On July 8th at approximately 5:21 p.m., a major storm blew through the west side of Osage Beach. The storm brought hard rain, hail, and what officials are saying straight-line wind. Residents were caught off guard because of the storms happening so quickly and that the early warning storm system wasn't activated. Lake TV's Scott Smith, a resident of Lazy Day Road, was on the scene.
It's Tuesday afternoon, July 8th. We're here on Lazy Days Road, just 2 blocks off Highway 54 in Osage Beach. And as you can see behind me, whether it was a tornado or some sort of downburst, we do have a lot of damage on Lazy Days Road.
Most of the damage was on Lazy Day Road, Airport Road, and Sleepy Hollow Road. After everyone was accounted for in the neighborhood, residents took it upon themselves to clear the road.
The door just blew open and I couldn't hold on to anything, and that's where in the back of the house you could see all the trees coming down. I saw the lightning actually hit one in the backyard, and that's the one that took out the fencing, and I don't even know yet. It's too soon to tell all the damage. I can see shingles everywhere and my car was covered, and we'll see here shortly.
I'm standing here in my front yard, just 2 blocks down Lazy Days Road off Highway 54, and the house got some shingles off of it, a tree on top of the garage, but as far as the house, I think we're going to be all right. But we've sure lost most of our shade trees here in the yard, both front and the back of the house. I'm here with Steve Edson from the Osage Beach Police Department, and he's on the scene here on Lazy Days Road. Steve, was it a tornado, or do you think straight line winds? What can you tell us?
The preliminary is what we're telling right now is just straight line winds. From what the damage and stuff that we've got right now, we'll know further whenever we get with the weather service, and then we get with our emergency management director and figure out what's going on.
Was there any other areas of Osage Beach that were affected, or is it pretty much just this isolated area?
I heard KK got hit. I heard the county officers going out to hit, and we were spending some time down off of Airport Road. We were down there, some people was missing from a boat, and basically what happened on that was their boat wouldn't start. It got shoved up against the bank, and then they bailed out, and then shoved it back out in the lake, and then the people that were watching noticed that they were gone. So we located everybody down there, and everything looks good.
Well, that's good. So everybody's accounted for in Osage Beach, and it's just pretty much a small area on the west end of town then.
Yeah, I was over on the east end of town, and we had nothing like this. We had probably maybe 30, 40 mile an hour straight line winds, but nothing like this.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Steve. That's Steve Edson from the Osage Beach Police Department here on Lazy Days Road. This is Scott for Lake TV 32.
The extensive damage will take residents some time to clean up. Besides damage to homes, there were reports the docks broke loose. Despite all the damage, one neighbor kept the storm in perspective.
Okay, I'm standing here with my neighbor Dean.
Yep.
Dean, you rode the storm out right here looking out the garage door.
I was in the shed, and I had the door open because it's, you know, it gets a little warm in there, and the rains were coming down a little easy. As it started to get a little heavier, I shut the door, and a few minutes later I noticed the rains were changing patterns and shifts, and it kind of gave me an idea that something's not like a normal front type thing. And I got a feeling, and there's a dining room table back there I'm holding for somebody that they were moving, but they can't fit it in their new place. And my butt got underneath that dining room table, and I heard all kinds of cracking and busting and such, and here we are. Here we go.
You're lucky that you had the garage to hide out in.
Yeah, and all the cats are good, and everybody that we've walked up and down the road, everybody's doing okay, so yeah, we're real lucky. Real lucky.
It looks like the trees got it worse than anybody.
Well, my tomatoes not doing so good. I've worked 4 years on them, and I thought this was going to be my first good crop, but
have you crawled under the pile to look at the garden yet?
No, you can't get in it to crawl under the pile. It's pretty bad, but that's okay. It's salmonella anyway, who cares?
This has been Sean Kober reporting for Lake TV, Channel 32.